And would you look at that? More drama from them. Seriously, I think they're trying to outdouche each other.
In a little bit here. I mean, it's some crazy news that we have for tonight, but for the first story we have here, this one comes from Logan Paul, and it looks like he's actually getting sued by the Maverick Apparel Company. That's right, there actually is another Maverick Apparel Company. Obviously, this one sells stuff to juniors and kids and stuff as well. Okay, so it says here in the article that the YouTube star Logan Paul is now facing a potential lawsuit over his apparel line. That the YouTube star Logan Paul, who faced severe backlash after posting a video in Japan's suicide forest, is adding legal woes to his growing list of troubles. A New York City-based...
Seriously? This is what's wrong with a lot of YouTube. The bigger channels think they can get away with anything and everything, and they don't care that smaller channels are gonna have to deal with the fallout.
Clothing company Maverick Apparel is threatening to sue Paul if he doesn't stop using the word Maverick in his apparel line, titled Maverick by Logan Paul, within 7 days. Okay, so if he does not stop his Maverick Apparel line himself, then another Maverick Apparel is going to sue him. And it looks like Logan only has 7 days to do this, so I really think...
Okay, I'm not trying to make the joke of the situation, but 7 days? Has someone talked to Samara lately? If the company really cared, they would have given him 48 hours, maybe 72 at the most. 7 days. I'm lucky I remember half the stuff I want to do 24 hours later.
These guys are going to end up suing Logan because I don't see him changing the name anytime soon. It seems like that's a very big part of his business, so I can see he'll probably end up fighting this, and he'll probably end up getting sued by these guys. It says here in the article that Maverick Apparel, a clothing brand for juniors and children, claim consumers have been misled by Paul's affiliation to Maverick Apparel. The company also claims at least $4 million in damages due to Paul's YouTube video in Japan's suicide forest.
See what I mean about bigger channels and fallout? A company that has from what I'm seeing, has no connection to him, is dealing with losing money because of his stupidity.
So this all has to do with the most recent drama with Logan Paul. It seems like this was the tipping point that actually made them want to sue him. And it says here in the other...
Odds are there was more to it, but the forest was just... yeah.
Other Maverick Apparel's official release, the guys that might actually sue Logan, they say Maverick Apparel has noticed a rapid and significant decline in its sales, reputation, and goodwill of the Maverick Apparel brand as a direct result of your repulsive, abhorrent, and mutton-headed conduct in choosing to promulgate your...
Whoa. Fucking man, approach your mall wop. This company is mad.
And your mouth well up across social media, I'm sorry, I'm just awful at pronouncing words, and champion yourself as an object of ridicule, hatred, and contempt, you have simultaneously infected the good name of Maverick Apparel. They also cited social...
I never heard of them, but, I'm cheap. I was at Walmart a couple days ago and wanted to buy half the stuff I saw. But that's not the point of this. The point of it is, since the forest video and other videos that have been surfacing, it's pretty known that this is a big deal.
Media presence as a parade of intolerance. They continue here saying Logan Paul has become synonymous with racist, anti-Asian, and homophobic sentiments, and most recently, a belligerent insensitivity to suicide. Maverick Apparel is referencing past behavior as Paul has been accused of racism against Asians before, much to the shock of, well, absolutely no one. Maverick Apparel...
Nah, it's not a shock at this point. I mean, this is also the same person who decided to go to a forest and take video and use it in the thumbnail of someone who thought that was the only way.
Release claims Paul has hijacked the Maverick name, calling Paul a vlogger catering to his evident lowest common denominator narcissism. Damn, dude, looks like this Maverick apparel company is really pissed off with Logan Paul. They even show...
That qualifies as an understatement. I don't know many companies that use that type of language in any kind of report.
A bunch of examples here in the article, like actually JF Wong, a very well-known YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers, just tweeted out today saying, "Hey world, if you don't already know, Logan Paul has always been disrespectful and racist towards Asians. This is nothing new, sadly." He shows tweets here, and this tweet made thousands of retweets. Tons of people have been like retweeting this and posting it all over social media today, showing Logan Paul making some really...
See why I try to avoid drama? I had no idea this was going on. The first time I actually cared about any of this was when he was in the forest in Japan.
Messed up, offensive tweets. I mean, I'm not even going to read this first tweet here, but you guys can just see it for yourself. It's...
Yeah, I'm going to just let you read that too. I mean, what in the world? He's a perfect role model for your kids. Said no one ever.
Really offensive and messed up tweet. And Logan Paul also ended up tweeting something else out that everyone's been retweeting.
Oh god, you have gotta be kidding me. You've got... Seriously, this can't be true. I mean, no one is this... No one can be this... What am I thinking? There are people that can be this insensitive. Does, he not have a little thing in his brain that's telling him, yo, stupid, think before you type? Or is it just involuntary tweet disorder where he's Twitter vomiting everything that comes out of that empty head of his?
Tweeting recently saying this is extremely offensive. He said Usain Bolt looks like an older, plumper version of the starving African boy, the one on those commercials. What the fuck, man? That is so offensive. What was he thinking?
I couldn't have said it better myself. I mean, I could have, but there'd be a lot more swearing involved.
When he posted that, why has he not deleted it yet? It also says here in the article that according to Robert Garrison, who's an attorney who represents Maverick Apparel, the $4 million in damages has been coming for a long time. In an email statement to Hello Giggles, Garrels wrote, "The damages are over time since Paul has used the brand. The video was simply the tipping point. If Mr. Paul continues to use the name, then Maverick Apparel will commence a lawsuit." And it says here that...
Well, then commence the lawsuit, because you know that idiot isn't going to change. I mean, seriously, every time we turn on any social media or YouTube, it's like, has he done something stupid in the last 24 hours?
These guys have been thinking about actually suing him for a while. It's just the tipping point was when Logan Paul actually posted that, dead body video, and that's why they decided, okay, this is enough, we're gonna end up suing him. And this is $4 million in damages they're claiming. That's a lot of money, man. And before we talk about the other stuff that went down with Logan Paul today, because there is so much news that went down with Logan, we have something that went down with his brother today, and this is a big story as well. It looks like Jake Paul...
Seriously, they are trying to outdo each other. It's like, oh, I did this. Hold up, I'ma do this. Then I'll do this, and then I'll do that. Seriously. The limits of my medication have been exceeded again. I did not think that was possible. This is getting ridiculous.
Ended up saying some pretty offensive things a couple years ago, and this video was just leaked today. I know TMZ leaked it, and the original video itself actually comes from a Twitter user and YouTuber known as Jay Cyrus, okay? And it looks like he was hanging out with Jake Paul, and it turns out that Jake Paul just started rapping, and he started just saying the N-word, and apparently Jay Cyrus heard him say it like 50 times, so he took out his phone.
Not the first time a big YouTuber's used that word. Remember PewDiePie? But if this was a couple years ago, I think that says Oh, that's 2018. I was gonna say, if that's a couple of years ago, I'm pretty sure he was still on Disney Channel.
Started recording him because he thought it was so ridiculous, and apparently Jake Paul looked straight at him and still continued on rapping even though he knew he was being recorded.
I got up from the lawn chair because I heard this kid say the N-word 15 times. It was like, yo, I gotta film this. So I go there, he looks right at me, and he keeps on fucking going. This is the original video. Give my camera roll. Same perspective.
I don't think we should, listen to that, so uno momento. Yeah, unlike those two, I know when to turn off the camera. But yeah, he does. It's very clear he says it.
To Logan Paul, we just talked about Jake Paul's drama, but now Logan got even more drama recently because people started noticing that in Logan Paul's other videos and vlogs of him in Japan this week, he ended up doing some other pretty offensive things in Japan and very disrespectful things.
Been there, done that, covered it. But seriously, they are trying to outdouche each other.
To the Japanese people. Like, he just straight up was being really disrespectful to some people. He was throwing stuff at people. I mean, he was just being kind of an ass. And a lot of people noticed this. And a YouTube news site known as We the Unicorns ended up tweeting out saying, it turns out Logan Paul's trip to Japan was problematic for many reasons. They made almost 100,000 retweets on this today and almost 200,000 likes, dude. This tweet blew up this morning. And you guys just have to watch how messed up Logan Paul is in his trip to Japan.
Since we're talking, Paul, and I'm just recording this off of YouTube. Let me see really quick. Scarce is the source I've got it from. And then just Dr. Phil explains why. Oh, that should be good.
And this just happened this week. Watch this.
You just gotta be careful to not disrespect the culture. Japan.
This is from Entertainment Tonight.
Dr. Phil comes to YouTube star Logan Paul's defense after Paul's major backlash for posting.
I'm sorry, Dr. Phil, say what? Deserves forgiveness? This isn't like he dropped someone's phone or took the blast parking spot. He's literally caused millions of people trauma. Let's hear what they have to say.
A controversial video.
Let's not bury this young man over one bad decision.
One bad decision? Tell that to the internet. Because I'm pretty sure there's more than one. There's the suicide forest. There's the one where he's totally disrespecting everyone in Tokyo. There's him saying inappropriate language. So this isn't over one thing. This is 3 strikes, you're out.
Dr. Phil's show has been on for 16 successful seasons, creating some breakout stars of its own, and he has some of his signature advice for 22-year-old Logan Paul. He posts this video, apparently of an actual body of someone who had committed suicide in Japan, and he first wrote an apology, then gave an apology video, but people are still calling for him to be removed from YouTube. What do you think he should do from here?
Well, first off, let me say, I thought that what went up on the video and what was shown was tasteless. It was atrocious. It was something that just should not have.
Well, thanks for getting on our page. Now you're gonna put your foot in your mouth, aren't you?
Been done. But let's call time out here. This is a 22-year-old young man, and this is one thing, one time.
Okay, first off, this isn't his first time with stuff, clearly. Second off, I'm 26. When I was 22, I wasn't doing stupid shit like this. When I was 22, I was watching YouTube videos and trying to figure out trying to figure out life. I wasn't going around to different countries and disrespecting them. Disrespecting people by using language that should never be used. When I was 22, I was on the computer.
One bad decision. Let's not judge this young man's whole life, his whole body of work, everything that he's done.
We're not judging that. We're judging him based on the fact that he did some pretty stupid things.
Over one bad decision. And it was a terrible decision. It was a terrible thing to put on the internet. Kids see that. It's inexcusable to do that. But that doesn't mean he's a horrible person.
Knowing that people do
That's true. He's not horrible, but he's not good, considering all this stuff in the last week has been surfacing. Like, seriously, 2018 so far is nothing but crazy.
go on your show and then maybe do go viral and kind of explode. Do you give them any advice afterwards? You know, saying being on my show is going to skyrocket you and here's how you should handle this?
I think that when you vault people into the public eye, we do talk to them about it. And we talk to them about it before they ever come on the show. We talk to them about, are you in a position to be a teaching tool? But it's not for everybody. And
clearly, Logan Paul isn't, because he keeps letting...
there are a lot of people that we don't put on the show because we think that's not the forum for them. It's not the place for them to be. And how do you think about that? And are you prepared to deal with the conversation that will follow after that?
Okay, I'm done. But tell me what you think about this whole new development in the comments below. Give this video a thumbs up, possibly subscribe, and hit the notification bell. See you soon, guys.